Mac and I, we've been friends since I was 5 years old, but no one else knew this. He made a mistake. He called out Allison, who actually performed really well in the challenge. And that kind of made everyone else not so happy. So you hate to see it, but Mac's gone.
So me, Devin, Talon, and Crystal, we just had a conversation about strategy, who can we work with, who would be the next to go, challenges. I mean, that's my core four right now. I feel really good with those four, and hopefully we can keep moving on in the games together.
So the first day of Online Survivor was, really intense. I didn't expect to go straight to Tribal Council. I expected to at least come back to camp and socialize. Michael went home for being shady, and that's exactly who I wanted to go home. Well, coming back from Tribal, I didn't feel necessarily safe because my name did get ran down once.
I didn't want him to think that Stunt could go, unbothered, he needed to know that if he was going to put himself out there, he was going to see himself out there.
And so did Zach's name. So Zach and I used that to, link up. And I also have a cultural connection with Jemima, and I have, a teenager connection with Josie and Cookie.
Not too worried about the fact that I got 3 votes at Tribal Council. Pretty much found out from Meredith that those 3 votes came from Michael, who's gone, and Laura and Colleen, who I kind of figured since he called both of them out, in his speech trying to throw me under the bus and get people to vote with him. I really don't trust Laura or Colleen, I don't know, something is kind of throwing me off about them. I think one of them probably has the idol. They seem to be a pretty tight pair. They have I don't know if they know each other outside of the game or they just have some weird connection, but yeah, they gotta go.
So at this point in the game, I don't really like Laura. I don't trust Laura that much. There's something about Laura where I feel like she would throw my name out there. I'm trying to talk to her to make her feel comfortable because I feel like either her or Colleen or even Meredith has the idol. I truly feel like Laura has the idol because Laura said that her favorite season was Cook Islands and the clue was centered around Cook Islands.
I think the main reason why I'm calm is because I found the idol. So I'm actually freaking out because I did not expect this to happen. I'm the worst with finding shit, but it happened. I have the idol. I'm gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, yesterday Michael and Mac voted out at Tribal Council. So we're looking at 2 tribes of 8 now.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna start Survivor Trivia. Both tribes will be competing. We have 21 questions. The tribe with the most correct answers will win. And you know what happens when you lose, all right? Let's get started. Who was the first man to find an advantage menu? Charlie. All right, this next question.
Who did Shambo Waters vote for?
Amir with hands, Russell hands.
Amir.
Let's go, get on the board.
All right, Amir, another point for Popieta. Who was the first castaway to possess a hidden immunity idol and an advantage at the same time? Who said the title, Suck It Up Buttercup, of the 6th episode of season 39, Island of the Idols?
Charlie with the lane. Charlie with the lane.
Let's go, Charlie.
Who was the oldest female member of the original Coda tribe?
I wish I knew which season.
The original Coda tribe.
10, 9, 8. Zach with Corinne.
Zach, nice job.
All right, Zach.
Oh, thank you, dear Lord, Zach.
What was the color of the safe rocks in the rock draw tiebreaker of season 33?
Oh.
Stop. Charlie with white.
I was just guessing.
Wow.
I thought it was 2. Okay.
All right, the score is 6 Thunder Chickens for 3 Pobieta. What is the most recent season to use the challenge that served as a decoy challenge at the loved one's visit of season 40, Survivor Winners at War?
Probably with 39. Probably with season 39.
Honestly, I don't even know what that question means. Which was the first season of Survivor to contain a pre-merge tie vote?
The answer is 2, and it goes to Charlie.
Thunder Chickens 9, Pobieta 4.
Wow. What was Kellen's occupation during the filming of season 36, Ghost Island? Zach. Zach coming in with counselor.
Counselor? All right, that's 1 point for Pobieta.
You gotta stay alive right now.
You have to get all of these questions right from this.
You have to stay alive. How many castaways appeared on the 2005 Castaway Special episode of Family Feud? Nope. Charlie's always coming in first with 10. Wow. The Thunder Chickens, this game right here in a landslide, I can honestly say that the MVP has to go to one and only Charlie. Wow.
No, they were.
If Charlie wasn't there, we would have had way more of. I think he had notes laid out in front of him.
He totally did.
He was the one that like had all the stuff at the last challenge too. Like, did he have the telescope?
I think he had it laid out across his desk, like season by season.
He was like, he was going like, I was like,
yeah.
And it was
speed
like too. It was speed too. Like there were some that I had that, you know, I had them, or I'm sure Zach. We know Zach was going to be our trivia god tonight. So it's like I'm sure that there were some that we got in, and he was just faster.
This sucks.
So, do you guys want to go back to camp, or do you guys just want to strategize here and like start early? Like,
You mean you don't want to just sit here?
I would personally like to strategize with people.
Yeah, I say we at least strategize for a little bit because I think there's going to be another challenge. I'm going to stay because I want to talk about the next challenge, but I can't guarantee I'll be here the whole time.
Yeah, I will not be here until 45.
So I'm going to look at the tree mail too.
Add together some castaways, divide them up by tribes, subtract a few here and there, and multiply the prize.
So currently that paranoia is already taking flight. You know, people are more settled. They've had a chance to have conversations with everyone. My strongest allies in my mind right now are Josie and Amir. Amir brings so much heat with him, and I just know it's going to be so draining to save him every vote after every vote because that's the kind of fire he brings onto himself with how direct he is. Ideally, I'd like to see someone like Cookie or Zach go. I don't care at all about these boys, and I'd like to see them go, and I don't feel like I have a stronger relationship with them as the girls. People don't want to go to tribal. I absolutely want to go to tribal. That's what's fun about this. So right now, I'm just focused on saving Amir's behind because he needs it.
All right, guys. Welcome back to your second tribal council. So we're going to just go into an open format. Does anybody want to start with anything now that we're all back here as a group? Everybody seemed to run off and break off into those separate group chats. So do we have a lot of mistrust going on? Is everybody in unison? What are we feeling?
I think maybe we feel a little uncomfortable talking in a big group just because we, you know, kind of haven't.
Laura, has there been a lot of scrambling going on, or do you have a solid idea of what's happening?
We always like to think we know what's happening, but you know, it's Survivor. It definitely was a little hectic just because I feel like everyone has, you know, like one-on-one chats with like almost everybody in the tribe.
Jemima, tell me about the in-person aspect to this game. Tell me about the Zoom and how it brings just another level. How are you playing differently than if everything was just in the DMs?
Right. So I have played orgs where it's just DM, or sometimes it'll be on voice chat. So it's completely different when you can look somebody in their face and be like, can I trust you? People come across differently on text than they do in person. And I think that's a big aspect on people saying, wow, I really like this person, because you have that video aspect.
Zach, is there anybody right now that maybe you want to call out for being a little dishonest, a little bit untrustworthy?
No, not in particular. You know, I mean, I think everybody is, you know, employing various levels of deceit, whether it be outright lying or just misleading.
All right. Cookie, is there anybody you want to come out right now and say, let me call you out, you're a liar?
I mean, the worst part about lies is you don't know when it's a lie, you know, because they're acting like it's the truth. So I couldn't tell you if anybody's lied to me or not, you know.
Hey, Laura, do you have anything to say to anybody in this tribe that may think that you may have the idol?
Oh, God. I actually wanted to say something else, but now I lost it. Oh, no, I didn't. You can totally tell these are Survivor fans with these answers. I just, like, hilarious. I don't have an idol. I'm actually I have tried to find both the idols, and I have failed miserably. I don't even think I was close on either of them.
Well, if I could ask everybody here, you know, if you have the idol, and you just say it, you know, we won't hate you or nothing.
Yeah, maybe we can use it as a tribe going into a swap.
Oh.
Yo, there's a
Yeah.
swap
Charlie
coming,
out.
folks.
Something that I like wanted to say was that like this tribe, like the other tribe has something that we don't. Like you saw, like, I want us to be like coming. I want us all in like good vibrations going forward.
2 seconds.
Mhm.
Okay.
She's got to grab her
So-
idol. Just kidding. Just kidding.
All right. I want to go back to what Cookie said because that was very interesting. So Cookie said, if anybody just wants to tell us right now that you have the idol, and then Jemima tuned in and said, well, maybe we can use that with the swap coming up. This is a very short game. There are only 10
Mhm.
days. It is very possible that there is a swap coming. And it seems like everybody kind of skipped over Cookie's question and just went to the next. So I want to revisit it because I can. Does anybody want to tell us now that they have the idol? Just go ahead and give it up to your tribe.
I want to know. I don't want to hear. I don't.
I got
it.
I'm going to play it tonight because I have no idea what's going on. It is, for the record, it can only be played for the first 2 tribal councils. No idea
You
why
got
that
it?
is. Yeah.
You got it? You do? Hey, yes, you got it. You do. Yes, you do.
Did you make that? I'm so confused.
Yeah, so they asked me to make something. So my little brother made a little idol right here.
Okay.
So,
Good.
I mean,
Yes,
I'm sorry
girl.
for not telling people earlier because for a while I was under the impression that it was like a forever idol. So I was like, sweet. And then it was like, oh, wait, you can only use it for the next 2 tribals.
Okay.
So,
So
but-
can I ask you something, Josie, to go back to Cookie's thoughts? I mean, how do you feel about saving that for a merge so we can all get that mother effer Charlie out? Because I
She
just
said she can
feel
only
like
have it
it's
for
not-
two.
You can only use it tonight.
it will be more powerful if we release it back into the open.
So you feel like you don't know what's going on tonight, so you're playing your idol.
I mean, I have an idea of what's going on, but like, why risk a guaranteed shot at safety? I mean, and
Right.
plus everyone was asking, and I wasn't just gonna sit here like, oh my god, I wonder who has it, when I'm
Right.
just taking this option to be honest with you guys and hope that like we can move forward after this.
I don't feel like there's a huge target in our tribe, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
So I think moving into something like, well, not a merge yet, but like a swap up, I think we're in a good position for that. So I respect you, Jossie, that you played that so that you are still with us.
It was dumb luck that I got it the first time.
All right. At this time, would anyone like to play a hidden immunity idol?
Yeah, no tomfoolery. I'm
All
playing
right.
this.
Hold it up.
Take that. Thank you.
Oh, we got that. Thank you.
Yes.
This is the hidden immunity idol. Any counts for Jossie will not count.
Wow. And now it is time to read the vote. After the votes are read, please stay on screen because we would love to remove you.
Whoop. Colleen,
That's 1 vote, Colleen.
Amir,
That's 1 vote. That's 1 vote, Amir. 1 vote, Colleen.
Amir,
That's 2 votes, Amir. 1 vote, Colleen.
Colleen,
We're tied at 2-2.
Colleen,
That's 3 votes, Colleen. 2 votes, Amir.
Colleen,
That's 4 votes, Colleen. 2 votes, Amir.
Amir,
That's 3 votes, Amir. 4 votes, Colleen.
1 vote left.
Woo.
Third person voted out of Survivor Online Games. Colleen,
Colleen? The tribe has spoken. Thank you so much for playing. We would love to kick you out of this chat. Everybody say bye, Colleen.
Bye.
Love you, girl.
Bye.
Bye,
All
Colleen.
right.
Thank you.
See you later. Welcome back to Tribal Council. You're officially the tribe who has gone the most, and it is time to vote out another member. We're going to start this out with questions since we kind of know what's going on since you come here so often.
Yeah.
Undeserved. Undeserved.
We're gonna be talking like that, huh?
All right, Amir, I want to give you a chance to speak because, my man, you caught 3 votes. You caught 3 votes last tribal, all right? So is there anything you want to say?
Sure. Like, you know, it's not fun to have your name written down 3 times. You know, it's not fun that my name was written down once at the very first tribal that we went to. So, you know, I do feel a little bit uneasy.
Let's see here. Laura, Meredith, and Colleen, who is not with us, all on the wrong side of the vote. So opposite of Amir, I want to give Laura and Meredith, those who are left. You are the minority. If you look around here, just to be clear, everybody else voted the way you didn't. Meredith, how does that make you feel going into this tribal council?
A little nervous. I don't know how unified our vote was last time, so that actually makes me feel a little better. I think that Laura and I kind of were thinking the same thing about the idols, but not necessarily communicating about that.
Laura?
I mean, yeah, not great. I'm pretty sure I'm going home, so that's cool. Yeah, Jossie threw a wrench in things. I thought she had an idol, and so I wasn't going to vote for her, and she played the idol, so I'm glad I didn't. But Amir, I've apologized, so I mean, it sucks, but what are you going to do? We have to vote for someone.
All right, I have one more question before I turn it over to Marissa. So, Jossie, you now know that people probably were going to give you some votes had you not have shown the flashy idol, right? How does that make you feel? Do you have anything to say?
I think, like, the thing about having shown everyone was, like, I'm glad I got the chance to show that I was an honest person. But at the same time, I don't know how many people were going to vote for me. It could have just been that I was catching 2 or 3 votes, and it could have been unanimous that I just totally avoided. So I don't really know who was after me. So I just got to trust the people who come to me and are willing to talk to me because it's the best I can do.
Cookie and Zach, so you both set out this last challenge. Does you think that makes you a target, either of you?
If I can't make mashed potatoes, I'm not going to go to the grocery store and buy a bag of potatoes. I was really upfront with them, and I told them, hey, listen, I've been having math in high school. I get that I'm supposed to know it, but they all gave me pictures for this last semester so I could pass the class.
I think I demonstrated my worth to the tribe in the previous challenge, even though we lost. You know, I felt like I was a large reason that we didn't get just absolutely Charlied the whole time. So, you know, I think that I've demonstrated my worth in other areas, and you know, I applaud myself, pat myself on the back for having the humility to, you know, say this is not.
Well, Meredith and I also tried to sit out, but we just weren't as adamant as you were. So I'm going to pat myself on the back for trying to not use my bad skills, but
the future is female.
Your second sarcastic comment about females in this game.
No, not sarcastic at all.
What was the first sarcastic comment, Laura?
What was
the first was when we had to pick a leader, and he said we should pick a female.
That was genuine.
Hey, plus, does anyone want to step up? Like, if we need one person?
I think we should have like Colleen, a woman leader. That's my
Laura. From this point forward, like I understand, like so, Laura, from what part of that statement made you feel uncomfortable? Because this ain't the real Survivor. Like we are going to make sure that we are respectful.
It was 100% the tone, and I have run across that with so many men.
So, does nobody do that anymore to anybody else in this game? Just, I guess, watch your tone, right? And this is me from like outside of the game. This is from me like outside of the game. If you felt uncomfortable, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, right?
No, I appreciate that. I'm so upfront about how I feel. Like I'm not going to be sarcastic in a comment. I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Okay.
Anybody have any closing remarks they want to make?
Oh, I just kind of want to play devil's advocate, I guess, and say it's really easy to misread how people say things. I'll be sarcastic about anything else with my friends all the time, and they'll think I'm being serious. So I just kind of
I didn't say anything after the first one because I wanted to let it slide, but that one was like.
Okay, yeah, Zach's not that kind of guy. At least from what I pick up from Zach, I don't think that Zach is that kind of guy, and I don't think that Zach meant to hurt you or disrespect you in any way.
Zach, do you have any comments?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't trying to imply anything, you know. I sat out and let 2 women do the challenge and put my faith in them. And when I said yesterday that I thought we should have a woman leader, I meant that.
I think that was his way of. I think
that was not sarcastic. That was not sarcastic. And honestly, I resent the fact that you would imply that about me. I think this is just an effort by you being on the hot seat to throw me under the bus. That's what I think.
I just know that I wasn't the only person that thought that, and I think Jossie agreed with me earlier, saying that she thought you made that comment. So, and I know Colleen felt the same way. So it wasn't just
she's
me.
gone. So.
Good. If anybody has the Hidden Immunity Idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Nobody?
All right.
Okay. First vote. Laura.
That's 1 vote, Laura.
Second vote. Laura. Third vote. Laura. Fourth vote. Zach. That's 1 vote, Zach. 3 votes, Laura.
2 votes left.
That's not math.
Oops.
Fourth person voted out of Survivor Online Games. Laura.
Love
It
you,
was
Laura.
fun, guys.
I love you. I'm sorry.
right,
about
Laura.
that.
So much respect for you these past like 5 minutes, like for real.
Please hold, guys, for the best part of the show.
Seriously.
Laura? The tribe has spoken. All
Bye.
right,
Laura,
it
thank
was
Have
you.
great
fun.
playing
See ya.
with you.
Later.
We'll see
Much
you later.
respect.
All right,
Don't let the door
guys.
hit you in the ass
Oh
on
my
the way
God.
out.
There's
All
no
right.
doors in nature.
Man, I'm glad I didn't
Yo,
get in an
Zach,
alliance
yo.
with that chick.
So that seemed to be a very rousing tribal council. You
It
guys
got
have been,
personal.
A lot
you
of
guys,
juice.
you guys have been to quite a few tribal councils. You
All
need
of
to
them.
change something up.
So I got voted out. I think my tribe was apprehensive that Colleen and I knew each other, which makes sense. We're best friends. I wish we had been on different tribes, but oh well. I had a great time, and good luck to everyone else. See you on the other side.